An accomplished businessman with a billion-dollar fortune, Tyler Perry knows how to have fun. Have you ever considered the way this tycoon actually lives, though? You can learn all about Tyler Perry's opulent lifestyle in the video. Career. Originally from New Orleans, Louisiana, he was born in 1969. Tyler Perry is an American filmmaker and actor. Tyler grew up in a chaotic home. He began writing letters that became musical plays to overcome his problems. In spite of the initial failure of his work in the theaters, the playwright managed to achieve positive results after 6 years. This led him to invest in the film industry as well. In 2005, he released Diary of a Mad Black Woman. In the box office, it grossed $50,700,000 at a cost of $5,500,000. In the following years, Tyler continued to write, direct, produce, and act in acclaimed productions. He played the elderly Medea in several comedies. Another Tyler Perry creation is the sitcom House of Pain. Gone Girl, the thriller, falls from grace due to conflict. He is regarded as one of the most creative filmmakers of our time thanks to his excellent work. He has merited the distinction of receiving both an Emmy and an Oscar. He reached billionaire status today as a result of his tremendous financial growth. Tyler Perry is capable of leading a very calm life. Real estate in Atlanta. In 2001, he purchased an 11-acre sprawling property in Atlanta. Tyler Perry eventually built a large European-style residence there. He considered the house a testament to his faith, buying this property for only $62,661. In 2009, he listed it for $3,695,000. The filmmaker also owns a mansion in Douglasville, a suburb of Atlanta. The space is over 35,000 square feet, located on a 200-acre plot of land. A completely organic farm was created from scratch under the guidance of the mansion, to live in nature with his family. It appears that a separate guest house sits near a private airstrip and has a swimming pool with a lane. There are reports that Tyler Perry bought this mansion for $5,400,000 through the ETPC company in 2013 near Tyler Perry Studios. Another impressive mansion was owned by Tyler Perry on Paces Ferry Road in Atlanta. The 17-acre property is one of the largest and most expensive in the area and is surrounded by a dense and very lively forest. It provides residents with plenty of privacy. Mansion was inspired by Versailles architecture when it was built in 2007, a design that would dazzle any king. In 2016, Tyler Perry sold this movie-set-worthy property for $17,500,000, making it the most expensive transaction in city history. Currently, the incredible property is owned by entertainer Steve Harvey, who paid $15 million for it in 2020. Luxury cars. Of course, a man as wealthy as Tyler Perry can afford a fleet of luxury cars. The actor once lived inside his 1993 Geo Metro LSI car. He currently owns a 120K Range Rover Autobiography. The filmmaker also owns a $120,000 Cadillac Escalade. His Bentley GT Sports Coupe, however, is one of the most luxurious in his collection. It has 20-inch wheels and sports exhaust. When all the extra features are taken into account, the car ended up costing the tycoon almost $300,000. Tyler also has a blue Rolls-Royce Wraith, a very ostentatious and expensive vehicle that costs somewhere around $400,000. Luxury holidays. Tyler Perry enjoys his wealth by sightseeing and partying hard in addition to being very dedicated to his work. He shares his vacations on social media. During a trip to Bora Bora, he stayed at the St. Regis Resort. The 5-star hotel offers great amenities and views of the Pacific Ocean. One of the most complete suites costs about $6,000 a night. Tyler also visited Fiji Oceania, an archipelago of over 300 islands famous for its palm trees, coral reefs, and crystal clear waters. He stayed at the 5-star luxury Hotel Como Wakawa Island, surrounded by exotic nature. With exquisite suites that can cost up to $12,300 a night, the resort offers plenty of privacy. Perry once rented a yacht to celebrate his 50th birthday. He certainly didn't skimp on the price. Other properties. Tyler Perry's real estate portfolio goes beyond that. In the Bahamas, he owns a 25-acre island paradise called White Vaque. Tyler reportedly bought the island and another 7-acre island for $7 million. The filmmaker once owned a modern-style mansion atop the famous Bird Streets area within Hollywood Hills. In 9,700 square feet of living space, the 1996 property offers every possible luxury and comfort. The home was purchased by Tyler Perry in 2006 for $9 million. He sold it in 2013 for $11,250,000. In spite of initially asking for $13,250,000, Mulholland Drive in Beverly Hills is another mansion that the star once owned. Due to its magnificently custom-designed structure, this property boasts an elegant architectural style. Tyler Perry paid $14,500,000 for this high-end property. A few months later, he listed it for $17 million. In Beverly Hills, Tyler Perry also owns a mansion in the Beverly Ridge Luxury Condominium. Located high in the hills on 22 acres, the property is truly a very private and secluded palace. The property is valued at $18 million and Tyler Perry offered it for free to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry in 2020, due to the fact that they are newcomers to the country. The filmmaker also owns a house in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. He showed The Ellen Show a video of a bear on his property and a moose in his backyard during an interview. Jet. Tyler Perry has access to private jets so he can travel in comfort and discretion. Tyler wants to own not just one but several jets that were kept at the Cobb County McCollum Airport, according to the media. One of them is an executive aircraft called the Ember Lineage 1000E, built by a Brazilian company and holding up to 19 passengers. The average cost of a used jet of this model, depending on its various configurations, is $43 million. He once owned a sophisticated, twin-engine, high-performance Gulfstream V, according to some sources. According to rumors, the director spent $65 million to purchase the plane and another $50 million to customize it, up until January 2018 when televangelist Kenneth Copeland purchased the jet. According to Dome, the actor once owned a customized Gulfstream 3, the same aircraft used to fly Whitney Houston's body to New Jersey following her passing in 2012. The jet, which cost about $125 million, is propelled by two Rolls-Royce engines. Tyler's loan of his other aircraft to Meghan Markle and Prince Harry first surfaced in the media in 2020. The particular aircraft is an Ember E190, which has one of the roomiest interiors of any single-aisle model. Depending on the configuration, it can accommodate up to 124 passengers. And this aircraft is worth an estimated $150 million. To own an aircraft this opulent, you must unquestionably be as wealthy as Tyler Perry. Net worth. Tyler is a genuine self-made magnate who started his empire from nothing by writing and producing the play I Know I've Been Changed. His plays would develop into a massive multimedia empire today with a lot of persistence. According to some sources, he would have dominated in the theaters even before his first movie came out, bringing in over $100 million in ticket sales. However, the franchise in which he portrays the astute woman Medea is his most well-known work. 14 movies starring Medea have been released by Perry in the span of 17 years. According to Forbes magazine, even though they may not have been a huge hit by Hollywood standards, they collectively brought in more than $670 million at the box office and made $290 million in fees and profits. Tyler's production company, however, is unquestionably his biggest source of income, bringing in hundreds of millions of dollars from a variety of movies and television shows. For instance, the successful collaboration between the businessman and Oprah Winfrey in 2012 must be mentioned, putting together a number of programs for one's own television channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.